This year's awards are a really special moment for UCL because they mark a milestone moment for public engagement at UCL. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the establishment of the UCL Public Engagement Unit, but more importantly of a decade of outstanding engagement work by the UCL community and our external partners.
I'd like to start by saying how proud I am of what's been achieved over the last 10 years by public engagement. It's been really fantastic. It's really set us apart within the sector, and I think we need to build on that over the next 10 years.
UCL Public Engagement Unit has been so pioneering in the past 10 years in terms of developing interdisciplinary research and making it possible to harness research, really, the potential of research to solve problems worldwide and locally.
There is no question that UCL is absolutely at the vanguard of excellence in public engagement. It's got a UK reputation, it's got an international reputation, but it cannot rest on its laurels.
My vision for UCL in 2028 is one of an open university being diverse, even more diverse than it is now, which is quite a lot. It's open to the world, doing what it does best, which is research and teaching and engaging with the public.
My vision for UCL 2028 is that we're an organisation that includes the public and communities in our governance structure. So rather than just engaging them through our research, we actually engage them in our organisation and let them help us make decisions about what we do and how we do it.
I think a lot of the research that takes place is very much led by researchers. We get to decide what research we're going to focus on, we get to decide how we're going to carry out that research. We need to really work on turning that on its head and thinking about what the communities that we're trying to serve want from our research.
The university really has to become the collaborative partner of the people around it and to offer very practical solutions and engagements with the concerns of ordinary people.
My vision for UCL in 2028 is for every research team to understand the value of engaging with stakeholders beyond academia for increasing the impact of our research and improving the research we do.
For 2028, I see the current experimentation, investment in collaboration across disciplines in public and private space with pilot projects turning into long-term infrastructures.
Some of the work we saw presented tonight on the international aspects of public engagement and the way in which that contributes to UCL's international profile are staggeringly good.
The next 10 years must be devoted to working much more internationally. Communities overseas, especially in countries where there are real problems of inequality, poverty, and where people don't have a voice. Researchers are able to give a voice to those who don't have a voice.
Artists have a really wonderful attitude to sharing information, disseminating information, and I think UCL could be at the forefront of establishing really interesting processes for people to really understand what we're doing through the mechanism of artist practice.
It's not about doing it to people, it's about doing it with people. It's about real public engagement with what university is about and the mutual benefit that could be derived from getting this relationship right.
So much more engagement is required to get people to really understand scientific research and what it's going to deliver for future generations. Because unless the public really understand what science can deliver for them, then they're not going to give or fund scientific research. And that's what we need, more scientific research to take things forward.
My vision is if it holds its nerve and it carries on the trajectory that it's followed for the last 10 years, 1,000 flowers will be blooming at UCL. There will be so many different varieties of excellent public engagement across all of its different disciplines, so many rich relationships with so many different communities outside the university. It will be a wonder to behold.